Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my updated everyday makeup routine and also showing you how I get this super easy neutral eye. I've been wearing this a lot and you guys have been asking me, what colors I'm using, what eyeshadows, so I figured I would just show you exactly what I do. And again, it's very, very easy, but I am using the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, which I have a hunch a few of you guys might have as well, so I thought you might be interested. But this makeup routine is definitely a little bit more pared down for me anyway. It's a little bit easier, but I still love the results. So keep watching if you want to see how I got this look. So for my moisturizing and my foundation step all in one, I'm going to apply my BB cream by Garnier. It's the Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector in light medium. So I usually apply just a touch more than I would a regular moisturizer, and I find that this goes on best when I just use my fingers to apply it, which is much easier now that I don't have my long nails anymore. I can feel my face again. I also find this product looks better the more you blend it. So I know that blending is always good when it comes to applying your foundation, but I think that you can definitely overblend and then start removing product and it starts to look blotchy. But this takes a while to set up, so you can really smooth it over the skin and just really perfect the finish and the coverage, and it just looks amazing. I love this. On to concealer. I almost always layer my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in the Brightening shade, which is like a lighter pink, under my regular under eye concealer. I do think that it really helps to keep my concealer looking more fresh all day, as opposed to getting that kind of end of the day duller look under the eyes. Then I just dot some of my concealer right on top, and today I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in NC15. It looks kind of light right now, but you have to kind of wait till you get it all the way blended. I'm going to use my beauty blender to make sure it really seamlessly blends into the rest of my face. Then I just go around the edges really quickly with my damp beauty blender, and you can see how that just, even though I'm using a lighter concealer, it just kind of makes it all blend together, but you still have that brightness going on under the eyes, which is what I like. And then usually I'll just take whatever powder is left on my under eye setting brush and just kind of quickly tap it on. But this is actually a just freshly cleaned brush, so there's no product on it. So I'm gonna get some of my Nye Banana powder and just lightly tap that right over my concealer. That way it doesn't budge, it doesn't crease, and it lasts a lot longer. So now I'm going to set my foundation. I used to go ham with the setting powder, but lately I just focus on the areas that tend to get more shiny. So mainly my T-zone, my forehead, my nose, and then kind of just around my mouth and chin. So that's where I'm going to focus this. This is the Hello Flawless Custom Powder Cover-Up by Benefit, and my shade is Never Settle Petal. Okay, so I don't want to bore you guys by showing you my same brow routine again, because it's pretty much been the same for a while now, but you guys know the deal. I'm using my Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ash Blonde. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm actually going to start off by applying my bronzer as my bridge color. This is the Hibiscus Kiss Powder Blush Duo, I guess you could call it, from the Riri Hearts Matte collection. So that's just going to go right above my crease, just right onto the brow bone, using an E40 brush from Sigma. Then I'm using the matte side of the Sigma highlighting pencil, which is a really light pink. And I use this a ton in videos. I definitely prefer it to a really shimmery highlight shade. So I'm going to apply that into the inner corner, then right up under the arch of the brow for a highlight. And just, you can use a brush, but I usually just tap it out with my finger. For the rest of this eye look, going to be using my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. I'm going to start off with this color right here called Verve. I would describe this one as like a shimmery, almost like a silvery taupe shade. I'm just going to pat that all over my lid with an E55 brush. Sticking with the same brush, I'm going to get some of this color here called Booty Call. Booty. And to mix it up, I'm just gonna layer that more, it's more of a warmer peachy golden shadow right on top of the cooler silvery shade we just put down, which seems strange, but I just love the mix that it gives. Now I'm going to pick up this color right here called Tease on an E25, and that color is just going to go right into the crease. So really, really simple. I love this shade because it looks like a gray, but it's actually has a little bit of a purple undertone, which is really subtle, but I just love the way that it looks. Don't want to forget to blend, so just going back to that E40 really quickly. Then I'm going to take some more of that same color we just used, Tease, on an E21 short shader brush and just apply that to the lower lash line. Then to finish everything off, I'm going to get some of this color right here called Busted on a pencil brush. This is an E30 brush. All that I do with that is just run it really lightly along my upper lash line and just use it as a liner basically, but it has a little bit of, it's kind of a purpley color, so it looks, I don't know, it looks a little bit different than just using a dark gray or a black shadow for that. And then I'll just feather the edge upwards into a little mini V. Then a lot of times, just to make sure everything is blended, I'll take a clean fluffy brush. You can really use anything. This is an E35, but I just kind of run over everything on the lid just to make sure it's all really, really blended and soft. And you can skip this if you want, but I really like applying black eyeliner to the waterline, just even for an everyday look. I don't know, I just really like the way it looks. This is the Loreal Voluminous Smoldering Pencil Eyeliner. And for mascara today, I'm going to be using Benefit They're Real. I just cannot seem to quit this stuff. This mascara is high-end, and usually I'm a really big fan of drugstore mascaras, but the last few I've tried have just been really not so great. A lot of times if it's super muggy out, I will skip the mascara on the lower lash line, but because today it's not too bad, I'm just going to apply some down there as well. Okay, so for my bronzer, I'm just going to use that same Hibiscus Kiss bronzer that I used on my eyes. I'm not going to do any contouring or anything like that because, I mean, I try to do that just because I think it looks nice, but, you know, day to day, I'm just usually more likely to throw on a bronzer, and this is the one that I've been using the most lately. And then a lot of times, just because it's right there and I already have it out, I'll pinch my brush like this and get some of the hot pink color and just quickly go over. It's right above the bronzer. But then usually I do like to add a little bit of my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Glisten too, just because this will lock in the color. It lasts forever. This stuff is the business, and it's just a really, really pretty color that just always seems to go with everything, so I reach for it all the time. So that just goes right on the apples. As for the lips, lately it's either been a coral or a pink. Coral or pink. Pink it is. First, I'm just gonna apply this Maybelline Color Whisper in Petal Rebel. I wear these Color Whispers all the time. They're just so easy and they're really comfortable on the lips. And then this NYX Butter Gloss in Merengue is gonna go right on top. And you could actually wear this by itself. Ugh, it smells so good. And then for touch-ups and stuff, usually I would just carry my, lip products that I'm wearing that day in my bag wherever I'm going. And then I'll usually throw this in my purse, the Hello Flawless Custom Powder Cover-Up, and just an angled kabuki brush. This one is by Real Techniques, just to touch up throughout the day. I have gotten questions about this Benefit powder and exactly what it is. Is it a powder foundation? Is it a setting powder? What is it? It's basically a custom powder, so you can use it however you want. I use it alone sometimes. Sometimes I use it how I did today as a setting powder, and then also to touch up throughout the day. You can even use it as like almost a powder concealer in certain areas to conceal blemishes and redness and whatnot. So it's just an amazing product. It's a good one to carry with you, except for the fact that it's a really soft powder. If this is the powder you're carrying with you, just be careful because it will definitely shatter. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed my updated everyday makeup routine and neutral eye look. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!